And then our last story today, to kind of give us, after something so emotional, to give us something really hopeful. That's why I wanted to do the stories in this way. And this was a story that you brought to my attention, Nancy. Tell us about this wonderful and why this really resonated with you.
I love this story. In Huntington Beach, California, there is a coffee shop and coffee business, because they also deliver, they have carts that go around, and it's called Able Coffee. And that reflects what it is. The blend is confidence and purpose, in addition to some really great coffee. Two special needs teachers from Huntington Beach, one with a background as a behaviorist, the other as a background as a teacher. I think they both were teachers at the Irvine Unified School District, and their names are Anthony Palmieri and Adil Asif. They wanted the idea of creating a space where people like the students they worked with could find employment, because they noticed that a lot of the kids were aging out at the age of 22. As we know, that's when my son's going to age out of the system as well. And parents oftentimes don't, and students don't know where to turn to next. So they created this coffee shop, and it's got all kinds of cool things that tie in, like the names of the coffee. Sensory latte is one that somebody likes to order, a regular there. And they have other autism friendly decor. The mirror in the restroom is shaped like a puzzle piece. The blue color motif extends from the walls to the coffee maker. So this is a really cool idea that these two young men have come up with.
Really amazing. And I don't know about you, but Nancy shared this story with me the other day, and I took one look at it. And I don't know why, but all this week, Joanne Laura has been very present in my thoughts for many different reasons. But I certainly thought of Joanne because this is precisely, it's probably because a year ago this week, this is precisely what Joanne was working on, was that she was trying to open a coffee shop here in Los Angeles, because, she had Glorious Pies, that was a truck that would go to events, but they were doing so many events that they wanted to open a storefront and have it be a brick and mortar coffee shop. And that was something she was desperately trying to do, hoping that she had longer to be on this planet. That was not meant to be. And we can all have our feelings about that because, Joanne passed away in June, very beginning of June last year. And there is no coffee shop. And I'm hoping that at some point that will still come to pass, because I know how much it meant to Joanne. And this kind of work, I don't know how you feel about this, Nancy, because I know Wyatt worked for Autism Works Now and worked on the Glorious Pies truck. And, we've been in COVID now for quite a while, and everything sort of stopped when COVID, on March 13th. But there's at least one of the young people who worked at Glorious Pies who calls me just to check in. And I think it's part of Joanne passing that Joanne was like, call Shannon now. Shannon will take your call, and we chat on the phone and have become friends. And he said to me the other day, he said, I just want to get back to work. That's all I want to do. I want to get back to work. And it's important for me to work. And I know so many people who feel that way. And I just want to remind everybody that what Joanne always taught me, that folks on the autism spectrum want and deserve that too. And anytime we can hire and be cognizant of that, and it's not just the high functioning people, folks. I used to think that. I was like, well, not everybody with autism is going to have a job. And Joanne would, say to me, where's that thinking coming from? Like, everyone deserves to have a job. And then I got to see it in action when she would do it. And it was something that changed how I viewed the world.
She had the full range of the spectrum, working at Glorious Pies. All the kids did something, all the young people did something. And at Able Coffee, I think it's worth noting that they employ 15 part-timers 10 of whom have disabilities ranging from mild to severe. A lot of the more severe, the diagnosis was that is severe autism. They do things like stamp the coffee cups, and there can be a place for everybody at the table, as Joanne said.
That's right. And everybody deserves that. Hey, Nancy, off topic, but somebody wrote in and wants to know, when you did your special needs ministry, was there a pastor that gave a message at the events?
Yes, there
Or
was.
was there a class that you guys would do, or a topic that you would do?
Not a class, but the head minister, Father Rand Reasoner, would do a message, or Father Onesimus, our assistant pastor, would do a message. So it was a combination of prayer, singing, worship music, and a sermon, and also taking communion.
Love that. Love that. Thanks for watching Autism Live. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.